again. My name is Shakujerb or Yakujerb. Doing another review for this team. I've got Bane on Winston. Who I'll mainly be focusing on. This is I kind of picked this map because Gibraltar is such a fun Winston map, and I want to see what you're capable of on Winston. Um, First, I do want to apologize. I don't think I've uploaded anything in 2 weeks. I've just been super duper lazy. I'm on holiday, so sorry about that. But I do want to be a bit more active. I hope you appreciate this. Anyway, so today I'm having a look at your Winston play. I already had this one look through this map and a lot of mistakes. I hate to say it, but we'll have a look. So first of all, you jump up here, you see Brig, and you decide to chase her. Well, you do go for her. You get booped in by the Hammond, but even before that, you try to chase the Brig, which I wouldn't recommend. You're not gonna kill Brig. You're very very unlikely to kill Brig. You do get booped in by the Hammond, so I don't think that's entirely your fault. Fair enough. Even so, like if it were me, if I saw the Brig, I would just turn around immediately. Because like you're not gonna kill the Brig. At least not with this dive, not yet. You go back up here, but it's kind of pointless. I think Brig's all the way out already. She's just chilling here. Even so, like this isn't the approach you take. I don't think I would have. So what's your goal with this composition? Let's just have a quick look at your composition. You've got Ryan Diva, Tracer, Ash, and Anna Mercy. So with the Ash, well, yeah, first let's talk about the Ash. What's the Ash going to do? The Ash hopefully gets a pick, but even if she doesn't get a pick, if she even just gets a headshot and the person falls in cover, you and Diva could get on them and just finish the kill. So that's one thing. Ash needs to call out every time she even hits. Well, if she hits someone that you can follow up on, she needs to call it out. Other than that, Tracer. Well, you, Tracer, and Diva all want to go in on the same target, ideally. So, looking at the enemy composition, they've got Bull, Diva, Genji, Doom, Brig, Anna. The only person here who's really diveable is Anna, so that would be your dive target. If you can kill Anna, the rest of them should fall apart. So you want to do a hard commit onto Diva. So with this being Gibraltar, one thing that you could do, have Tracer go up these stairs, out here, and up this ramp. If Tracer's here, then that puts her in a position to engage onto Anna. So for you and Diva, it doesn't really matter. You can just be down here and jump up to Anna. You don't have to sit up like Tracer does, but Tracer has to get up here. If Tracer's up here, she can say, "Okay, I'm ready," and then the three of you at the same time, you, Diva, and Tracer, just go and kill Anna. With the three of you jumping on, there's not much they can do to save her. So that's what you want to do. Like either wait for Ash to get a pick, or even just do heavy damage to someone and follow up, or just set up, wait for one good dive. With you, Diva, and Tracer all at the same time, jump and kill Anna. I never see you doing this. Please do. Like you keep messing around up here. Like you're not gonna get through Brig, or not easily. Like she's not a good dive target. Definitely either that, or another thing you could look to do, which you kind of do but not really, is focus on a DPS when they dive in. If either Doom or Genji comes in, you can try to finish them off. But that's another thing you have to do as a team. And where are you? F9? F9. Yeah, it's not something I ever really see you do. So right here, okay. So right now he's out of cooldown, so you can actually chase him a little bit harder, but okay, he punches out there. Okay, he punches in. Yeah, you could. I think your Diva is chasing him, so I would recommend going in with your Diva to try and kill him. Either him or Anna. Like honestly, up here I would just focus Anna. But you're Winston. I mean, you can cleave. You've got cleave. You can kill both of them, or at least damage both of them. Um, Over here you go again for the brig. Don't know why. Oh, wait, you don't. You wait for you go for damage. Oh, yeah, I will also say for your team, versus this Hammond, I would have definitely liked to see you guys get out of stun. If the Ash could swap to McCree, that would be good. If if Rogue could swap to Sombra, that would be good. Like, you've got to shut down this bull. A bull that's not shut down is a menace. And you need stuns to do that. Or well, either stuns or heavy damage. Like a Zen soldier can deal with bull because they've got enough damage. But your team doesn't really have enough damage to deal with bull, and you also don't have the stuns to deal with bull. So I'm just putting that out there. You're kind of being countered here by the bull. Also, on that note, like, also, it's not your job to deal with bull as Winston. You can deal with him if he's low and out of position, or if you can jump on him and finish him off. But yeah, like, just zapping him here is really quite pointless. Not a good use of your time. Like, rather focus the Genji, for example. Or the Ana. Here you go for the Ana, but you're already at half health, so it's not a good dive. And also, you're all alone. Like, oh wait, Diva is coming. There she is. So why does Ana survive here? What's missing? Looks like Diva's focus isn't on Ana. That's a problem. I don't know who you called as the dive target, but you're not really focusing them. And also, you jump down here because you're really low, I think. No, well, you're half health. So you go in again, but I don't think you guys have much focus right here. Yeah, and you end up falling because of it. Where was Tracer during all of this? I'm curious. Let's see. Tracer F7. She was part of it. I do not know what's up with my frame rate. That's weird. I did change the setting in my BIOS, so it might be related to that, but even so, this is weird. Anyway, so Tracer was there, but you guys doesn't have a focus fire. Like, you've got to be able to kill the Ana. Yeah, Diva's gonna protect her, Brig's gonna protect her, but if you all just shoot at Ana, she has to die. Come on. And you guys just did it. Right now you're just waiting for everyone, that's fine. So right here you've got Nano. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, you've got Nano. The Nano should go onto you. And I think it does, if I remember right. This is the fight that you get nanoed. Yeah, going up here again. Honestly, I'm okay with this engagement angle because I think Brig's off the high ground now. She's back on it. She's so annoying standing up here because, like, if she wasn't here, you could just walk out here and start leaving these guys. Okay, well, they're not here anymore. They're back here. Anyway, it would have been good, but she's just staying up there, which is really good of her. You figure out that the Doom's there, but he almost kills you and you don't almost kill him, so that's not really a good engagement. It is good that you looked for him. Yeah, you mess up your jump here. You get your head. I don't know if you would have been able to kill him otherwise, but might be worth, like, focusing on your jump mechanics. Yeah, that was a good kill on the Hammond, for sure. And yeah, that should be a kill on maybe. She died, but okay, they had a nano blade. You could have... I think you should have definitely primaled your... just to stay alive, mainly. You guys were up 2 kills, I think both of their tanks. So if you just stayed alive and gone for the Ash... Oh wait, that's your Ash. Go for... Where's Ana? Like, if you can get Ana, that would be great. I'm just looking, where is Ana? There... No, that's your Ana. Where's their Ana? CF6. Am I blind? She was here all along. If you had just stayed alive and gone for their Ana, that would have been really good. Or you know, someone else. Like maybe the blade would have gotten another kill or two, but you could have definitely done something with your primal there. I think. Instead, they end up just winning.
Pardon me.
Okay, so you've got your primal, you've got mines, and you've still got that nano. The nano should have gone on to you the last fight. I think you waited too long for this nano combo. Like, you going in with nano just makes things so much easier. I think you do it now. Okay, now you wait for... I don't know why you came back here. Both of their supports were here. If you could just keep these two out of the fight, then the rest of their team over here should be a lot more vulnerable. So if you you could have stayed or kept zapping them. Just keep you're not gonna kill them, but you're keeping them out of the fight, which I think is just as good. Right now, like if you can keep both of their supports out, then your team can follow up on the rest of their team. I think even that would even be a good investment of your primal to just keep these two out of the fight. Instead, you back up for some reason, and you go for their diva for even stranger reason. Like both of their supports are here. You're not gonna kill diva. Focus the supports. Yeah, your primal. I don't feel okay. That was definitely a bad primal because you had already lost 3 teammates. I don't know if you decided to primal before or after they died. Let's quickly check. Yeah, now 2 of them are dead. You primal. Then the third dies? Or was that a kill feed problem? There was 3 you died. 3 died, right? Yeah, let's go from here. Why not? Let's see. You go for a diva, kind of wasting your time. Just gonna lose your... Okay, so your 1 dies. 2 die, 3 die. Yeah, no. With 3 dead, you definitely shouldn't have primaled. Like, maybe you didn't see the last 2 kills, but even with Mercy dead, like... I don't know. I don't think you should, like... I just think this is a really poor time to primal, because everyone's already dead. Like, you're trying to do work, but like you're not gonna get a kill because of, well, I think mainly because of Brig. You can't do enough damage with just Brig healing on them. Then I've also got an Anna who can save whoever, or like you're just not gonna get a kill. So this is really, honestly, you just fed a whole bunch of alt charge. Like you fed your whole primals, well, 2/3 of your primal. You fed like 700 HP in damage. And also whatever damage you were dealing was getting healed up and feeding their supports. So all in all, just a really, really, like, the moment you primal, then you realize half your team is dead. Like, A, you shouldn't have primal, but B, you should have just gotten out with your primal. It feels bad, but you're not gonna get any value out of it. You do end up going down for it. So, is this the one where you actually get nanoed? This should have happened way sooner. Yeah. Okay, 2 things. Like, I personally like that monkey jumps in, then gets nanoed. I don't like nanoing the monkey and then going in. For 2 reasons. Number 1, it lasts longer. Like, you want to use it as late as possible. Number 2, if you take some damage while jumping in or until you land, then the nano will heal that up. So it's just more efficient. So I don't like that you got nanoed before going in. And then you just look confused and don't know what to do. Like, yeah, Brig booped you off, but in the end you decide to go for the diva of all people. Like, that's really not your forte. As Winston, you want squishies, you want low health targets, you don't want diva. So you got knocked down, you got a bit confused, but then you should have gone this way. Definitely, like go for the Anna or the Brig instead of going this way. For diva, like diva is just not. I think she does end up going down, which is good. No, she doesn't even. And then you just switch targets to the. If you're gonna go for diva, at least go for diva. Don't switch targets midway through. Okay, so right here you can very, very, very clearly see he's getting healed by Anna. So definitely no way you're gonna out damage that. And yet you keep going for it. Waste of time. Such a waste of time. Yeah, you keep going for the bull. That's not your concern, and you're just not diving the supports. The supports have been so free, especially Anna. Like Brig, you can't really dive, but Anna, you should be able to dive. Where is she right now? Where is Anna? Is that Anna? That's Brig. Where is there Anna? F6. She is up there. How didn't I see her? She looked like someone else. That's my excuse. Anyway, so really Fratus, you just okay. There you get slept. That could okay. You could have bubbled the sleep probably, but I think that's alright. So right now you should still be thinking about going for the Anna, who dropped down on this side. So this is what. So you should be following her down here. Or down here. I mean, it's all the same. But still, focus Anna. Okay. There's a minefield somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's not a great minefield, by the way. You want your minefield a bit more spread out than that. Okay, and I just killed you guys with another Nano Blade. So all in all, their Anna was completely free. Like, you guys just didn't ever focus their Anna. Let's keep going. So now you guys are on defense. You start up here, which I like. Doesn't matter too much, like there's pros and cons, but it's even better if you have someone else to help you. And you do, you've got Zarya.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the pain.
Let's see, Diva comes up here, Zapper. Okay, so in this phase, it's your job to deal with Anna, with the Widow. Looking at your team comp, you've got McCree, he can't deal with Widow. Anna can't deal with Widow. Mercy can't deal with Widow. Farah can sort of deal with Widow, but it's tough. But in any case, my point is like you are the main one who should be dealing with Widow. But you never dive her. You never dive her. This is your first time going for her, and then you kind of lose commitment. Like, it is good. I would have probably gone for her because that's the kind of greedy son of a bitch I am, and that's why I'm in plat. I would have probably gone for her, but like that would have been a mistake. But even so, like later you should go for her when their team isn't all protecting her. Oof. How does Farah die back here? How does their Anna get a kill? Assuming she just was visible. Well, that's still unfortunate. There's her corpse. Yeah, she was probably flying up here and Anna just got her along with Bull. Mercy gets a res, but right here you just all of you look kind of confused. You look shook by the Bull, which I have to say, as a Bull player, like one of Bull's biggest jobs is being a massive distraction, being a pain in the ass. If he can't get picks, like the thing about Bull is either he has to threaten picks. He needs to force a response. If your entire team ignores him, which they shouldn't do, then he should get a pick. But your response to Hammond should be to shoot at him or stun him or whatever so that he can't get a pick. But the more so essentially, like, if you can't get a I like that she's laying down, but she's already got a health bar because she got raised. That's interesting. Anyway, sorry. What I was saying, Hammond is a big distraction. If he can't get a pick, he needs to be a distraction. That's just how he tanks. He forces your team to shoot at him so that you're not shooting at the opponent. And he's doing that really well right now. All of you are focused on him back there, and he's like way out of your range. You're not going to kill him, and yet he's got you guys distracted. So I'll stop talking about it, but I just want to say that right now, this Hammond is absolutely doing his job of distracting you, and you shouldn't let him. You're dropping down on this side, like, you could be thinking of a dive, looking for their widow. Where is their widow? Back here, yeah, you could just drop down here, drop a bubble, and just kill both of these, actually. Or at least threaten to, which would cause them to have to respond to you. So that's something you could be doing instead of being distracted right now. It looks like you're waiting to drop down here, which, like, okay, I know this scrum is different, but with this box of victory right here, you can't afford to wait to drop. You've got to be a bit more aggressive. Yeah. You really do waste your time with D.Va a lot throughout this VOD. Dealing with D.Va isn't your job unless your whole team is focusing on her, then you should be helping. But if it's only you zapping her, it does nothing. It just does nothing. I do like that you go for the brig there, but immediately after I would be thinking about this widow. You did just drop your bubble, so it's not a safe time to go for it, but you've got to get on her. You've got to get on her. That's your job. It's not your job to zap the D.Va. Or the... Okay, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, like, I remember you die here, but let's watch it at really slow, because I think you could have probably dropped a bubble before you died. Okay, is bubbles off cooldown right now? Could you have deployed a bubble fast enough? I don't know. I just don't know. But if it were me, I would have been spamming that bubble button. Maybe it would have saved you. I don't know. I don't know if it would have. Like, I don't know if bubble deploys fast enough, but definitely should have been your instinct to bubble there. And yeah, they crossed the line, but you guys have special something set up so that you don't actually lose the fight here. Anyway, I don't know what you're doing here. It looks like you've decided that the fight's lost, so you want to stay up here and just chill and wait. I don't think it is. Well, actually, like, no one's in, so the fight is technically lost. So maybe it's fine that you're waiting. But why are you waiting up here? You could be waiting up here. I suppose it really doesn't make too much of a difference, seeing as you're just waiting. Oh no, wait, you guys are red, so it is a complete waste. I thought this was the enemy team because it's red. So what I was saying is, like, you're just wasting time. I don't know why. I just don't know why. Now it takes the third jump to get back in. So you could have been on the widow already. You could have been up here. She's off. You could have killed her. Instead, you're late. You're going on to the bull. Why? You're giving up your position to zap this bull, and you're not gonna kill him. You're just not gonna kill him. You gave up this beautiful, beautiful high ground for nothing. I have to jump up here again and wait another 4 seconds until you can jump on this widow, which I don't think you're gonna do, but it's what you should do. What are you doing? You're going for Zen, that's good. Zen should die here, wonderful. Oof. She's one. Yeah, that's good. That's really good that she got demeched. Right here, I would jump in. I would definitely jump in. 3 reasons. Number 1, you see Anna, you see her health bar, how it's flickering. You know what that means? No nade. Nade's on cooldown. She's vulnerable. Number 2, baby diva. You can maybe even get a baby diva and Anna, and also Bull. Bull's also quite weak. Now they will have reinforcements, but you've got bubbles. This Widow can't do anything about your bubble. So you could have definitely gone in and gotten this cleanup. It's not worth a lot. Also, third reason, I did say there's 3 reasons. So number 1, Anna doesn't have nade, and she's lost some health, so she's very killable. Number 2, baby diva, and number 3, you've got primal. So if bad comes to worse, you can get out. So that's definitely why I say you should have gone in here.
Barrier activated.
Your Farah does get a kill on the Anna, so it's actually not much of a waste. But you should have helped. Where did you use your bubble? You use your bubble up here for I'm not sure. No real reason. Could have saved it for sure. Used it here instead. Instead you're having to duck behind this box, which is just scary. Ooh, you jumped this way. I don't like it. I would have jumped this way for sure. Get closer to your team, and also like jumping up here gives Widow a lot of time to line up the shot and shoot you. She does shoot you, you survive luckily. Like she could have killed you so easily. I like that you're just kind of keeping Hammond at bay, but even so, I would be thinking about these guys. Widow. Like, you might not kill him, but okay, well, Zen's damage, you might actually easily kill Zen in this situation. Zarya could bubble you, would protect you. I mean, this is just a good dive opportunity. Get some damage on the 3 of them and just threaten them, stop them. Like right now, Widow could shoot off Zarya's head if her bubble goes down, but if you jump on her, she can't. So that would have been a good dive opportunity. You just don't take it. Instead, you go defensively. You go back to your team. Probably waiting to drop down here, but the thing is, like, the people you want to dive on aren't going to be here. The people you want to dive on are back here. These are the people you want to jump on, or even Widow. Like right now, Widow's used her hook, her grappling hook. She's vulnerable. You could kill her. Instead, you're just zapping down here.
Now that's teamwork.
Yeah, even now, you should be thinking of jumping in, not going out. You've got primal, for fuck's sake. I mean, come on, like, you're not gonna die. Don't be scared. Be aggressive. Jump on these guys. Don't zap Hammond, it does nothing. Yeah, see, you're just wasting time and resources here. Giving up space. Like right now, they control this space, but because you guys just gave it to them, essentially. Are you gonna jump up and get Widow? I don't think so. No, you're going for Diva, of course. Why are you going for Diva of all people? You're not gonna kill Diva. Sorry, this is getting frustrated. Now you're going for McCree. Bit of an early bubble, I get it. You don't want him to flash you, but I think I would have saved for just like a second or two later. See if it's really needed. I like that you're killing them here. It's really good. You do end up investing primal here, which is fine. Right here, you should be focusing Anna. You miss your jump on her, which is just a mechanics thing. I don't blame you. And you jumped too far. You could have killed Anna. Doesn't matter. You're far cleaned up, so it's fine.
30 seconds remaining.
Their Widow. You should be on their Widow. Widow got it to kill. I think she kills Farah again. Yeah. It's your job to stop her. Playing with their Diva again. Does nothing. I don't mind you staying up here. Just if you stay up here, you can basically pressure these people. Like they're gonna aim at you and stuff. But like if you stand like right here, they're gonna aim at you and you're not gonna peek. So they're just gonna waste their time. That's something you could do just to waste their time. Which, I mean, if you're wasting one person's time, it's kind of an even trade. Like you're wasting each other's time at that point. But if you're wasting three people's time, that's wonderful. That's good play. Yeah, so right here again, you're just focusing their tanks for unknown reasons. You're not a diva counter. Point B. You're all alone. You just lost the stagger spawns, unfortunately. You go up here, which is fine, I like it, but they scout you and you've got Diva and Bap, and they've got walls on you. So at this point I would get out. Like, it's so dangerous. They are on there. They can see you through walls. You're not going to surprise anyone by going back up there. And if you go back up there, they're going to kill you. So what do? You go back up there and they kill you. Yeah, so definitely, like, I would have just tried to get out back there. Like, the moment Diva's up there, like, if Diva's up there, you can't go up there because you're not gonna kill Diva. In a fight of Diva versus Winston, Diva wins. She's got more damage. So the only way you can be up there if Diva's up there is if Diva thinks you're not gonna be up there again. So like if she turns her back and walks away or whatever. But she's not going to do that if she can see you through walls. So there's absolutely no way that going up there makes sense. Sorry about that rant, but yeah, definitely like you threw there. You threw a little bit. You're back now. That's fine. Yeah, I do see you go up there, and that's great. And you zap these guys, but right now 182 health. I would just pop primal. Yeah. Should have popped Primal there for sure, for 100% sure. Like, if you could make Chaos up here, it would have been amazing. Great for your team. Instead, they make it here. So right here, they capped the point. So your team should be thinking about trying to just survive back to this corridor because they've got late spawns and you have to try to escort your team out. Use your bubble, use your body, try to get your team out alive. That's what you should be thinking of doing because they had capped the point. Yeah, Widow hands herself. I don't know why she said hello there. It's kind of funny. Like, if I was Widow and I walk up here and I see a Winston, I would not have said hello. You end up killing her because she handed herself to you. You just make it out. You didn't have to. You got the kill on the Widow. You could have committed Primal, I think. If it were me, I would have jumped up, look for a target, probably go for the side on Ada, full on Ada and hit Primal and kill her. Reason being, it just gets like it gets your team all of the space here. If you Primal here, you push them back through this doorway. It allows your team to move up to this corner. So would have been a good move, I think. Instead, you're just waiting back here. Like, oops, I don't know what button I pressed. Wrong button. Here we go. Like right here, your team basically just gives them all of this space. Everything I'm looking at right now was gifted to them by you. Without a fight, like, heck, like with a fight, you killed their Widow. You had the advantage. You should have pressed off it. You've got 6 ults, well, minus your Widow ult. So you should probably be thinking about Nanoblade this fight. Yeah, like Angie just said, my ultimate is charged. Or let's see how that goes. Like now would be a fine time. Both of their tanks are here. So that means their backline should be vulnerable. Like they've got Kree, they've got Bap, they've got Ada. You could just dive on these guys for sure. So right here, they nano their Winston, and you just totally get distracted by it. Like, this is not your problem as Winston. It's not your problem. Your problem should be making sure that he doesn't get healed. You should jump on the supports so that they can't heal the Winston. If they've got an angry monkey in their face, they can't heal him. You get so much more value by contesting these supports than by zapping the Winston. So you shouldn't be zapping the Winston. Like, he's just, look at the healing going into it. You could be blocking that. Instead, you just get shredded. And again, like, should have popped Primal just to stay alive. Now you Nano Blade, now that you're down to not a great move. I mean, Nano Blade is really strong. It can win a fight, but now, I mean, you basically equalize. It's now free for free. And you've got spawn advantage. So yeah, I would have definitely liked to see you guys use the Nano Blade sooner, call the shots instead of waiting for Winston. And then when Winston did come in, you should have gone for their supports, counter dive, to stop the Winston from getting support. I like that. Is their Widow still alive? I think she is. Yeah, she is. So that's your next target, your next priority. You see her up there, and I think you do go for her, so that's good.
This is not your time.
Weapon system optimized.
She gets out, which is good, but well, good for her, I mean. But even now, you can think about going aggressive. You've got Primal, you've got backup. Like Zarya's there, she can give you a bubble. Then Anna's there, she can give you heals. You're in a good position to, like, if you just jump right here, for example, right on this spot, right here, drop your bubble. It blocks off these 3 people. You can just zap them, basically force them back. You might not get a kill. It would be more. You could also drop behind them, which would allow you to force them out into the open, which would make it easier. So maybe that's the better call. Even I think that's the better call because if you jump here, they can fall back behind this, and your team can't kill them. But if you jump here, they have to go out into the open, and your team can kill them. So maybe you should jump here. In any case, my point is, you can contest these people. You can dive. You can threaten them. Just be a threat. Be a threat. You're not a threat right now. You've got the resources. You've got Bubble. You've got Primal. You've got a Zarya. Instead, you fall back. Like, their Diva pushes you all the way back, which allows their Winston to push in and kill your Zarya. With the support of these guys, like, you could have been on these guys denying all of this. You could have stopped all of this from happening before it even happened, just by diving, but by being proactive.
This will protect us. That's better.
Instead, you're once again just playing defensively.
Sniper.
Are you gonna pop Primal? I want you to pop Primal just to stay alive. Go for a Widow, which is good. You missed that jump on her, unfortunate. Yeah, you could have definitely pushed her into a corner back there, but instead you're out here in the open, and here you take so much damage from the Kree. I would just try to get out at this point. Instead you just get melted. I don't think you could have gotten out at that point. Moving on. Yeah, so right here, you're trapped in spawn. Okay, well, not exactly trapped, but the Diva's here. So what do you do? I would have jumped up here, honestly, for 3 reasons. Number 1, to be a distraction. Diva is gonna turn around and try to contest you. Bap is gonna turn around and try to contest you. So by jumping up here, you're a distraction, and a relatively safe distraction. You want them to chase you so that you can just go like, nah, you can't hit me. And just turn their heads. That's really what you want to do. Turn their heads so that they're not contesting this choke as heavily. Number 2, jumping up here, it gives you an opportunity. Like, you jump up here, you wait for your leap to get back on cooldown, then you can drop down on BAP. If you've got your leap on cooldown, you are pretty safe here. If needs be, you can jump back into spawn, literally. That's how safe you are with your leap on cooldown. So if you jump up here, wait for your leap to go back on cooldown, then jump down here. You can zap Bap, and like also then it allows you to be more aggressive. If Bap jumps up here, you can follow him up here with your leap. So it just allows you to, I mean, you could probably get it. Sure enough, if you're up here, it allows you to jump onto Widow, which is another thing you definitely want to do to kill that Widow. So yeah, that's my recommendation in this situation, to jump right up here. But yeah, that's where the VOD ends, strangely enough. I'm assuming they capped after that and you guys lost. Anyway, I hope this was useful. I want to do this more often. Do I have time for another? I should get going, I think. Anyway, yeah, I hope this was useful. Let me know what you think, and goodbye.